From the station putting local first, this is KTSM 9 News Weekend.
Communications up over 25. This is going to be possibly a street hazard.
Disastrous winds hitting up to 70 miles per hour. That's near hurricane strength and wreaking havoc in the borderland today, knocking down power lines and damaging structures. I'm Carla Draxler, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. Now, these winds seem to have calmed down quite a bit as of now, and the dust finally subsiding, as we can see here in our tower cam, but that cold air has moved in. Our meteorologist Robert Bettis has been tracking down those strong winds all day. And Robert, tell us, how is it looking like right now?
Much better. Thankfully, it's all starting to die down. We've dropped the Weather Authority alert. The high wind warning has expired. We do have a wind advisory still in effect out in Hudspeth County, Culberson County, but things are getting better rapidly. It was quite a day today officially. 71 miles per hour in El Paso and Las Cruces. Up at San Augustine Pass, we hit 95 miles per hour. That, of course, near Oregon, New Mexico. A look at the official watch we've got posted right now. That will expire at midnight tonight, but the winds are still strong out there. Right now at the International Airport, we're 36 miles per hour, 27 Las Cruces and 22 for Deming. Now things get a lot better tomorrow. We'll be clear, we'll not have blowing dust, and here comes your exclusive 9-hour forecast for Monday. We'll be cooler. You could feel that cold front coming in tonight. Low dropping down to about 34 degrees. Tomorrow, 60 the high temperature. We'll see winds peak at about 30 miles per hour. Not too bad, but another storm system is on approach for Wednesday and a wintry mix possible on Thursday. I'll have your forecast coming up in just a bit. Carla.
Thank you so much, Robert. And like I said earlier, these winds were quite destructive, knocking down power lines all across town, as you can see in this El Paso electric map showing outages that affected thousands of people today. But EP Electric now saying their crews have been hard at work restoring power for over 20,000 people so far, and they will continue to work overnight. And you can see over in northeast El Paso at the Northeast Command Center, power lines knocked down, causing outages. And of course, you can see the El Paso electric crews already working to fix them. And our crews were all over town this afternoon gathering reports of all the damage, including power lines, vehicles, and homes. And our KTSM 9 News reporter Tani Davis now joins us live from East El Paso. And Tani, tell us, what was the damage that you saw today? I can already see some of it right behind you.
Carla, this apartment complex is only a fraction of the damage that we saw throughout the day here in El Paso. Power outages are still affecting the area, like over at the McRae exit, where businesses had to close early due to no power. Across the borderland, powerful winds swept up everything from cars, trampolines, and even power lines. Alameda, San Elizario, Porfirio Diaz all experienced power lines being torn down from the winds, leaving thousands without power. But a lot of damage also came from trees being torn up from the roots and falling on residents' homes. Over on Idilia Avenue, a tree fell from one neighbor's yard to on top of a truck next door. The owner tells me his father was the only one home and thankfully no injuries. Another tree on Byway Drive destroyed the backyard of one homeowner and her neighbors.
Well, the concrete on the floor is completely up, and I can see pipes, PVC pipes, what seem to be like electric pipes. So there's a lot of damage there. Then the rock wall is damaged.
Ferro has not allowed her family near the damage until she knows the area is safe, and says she will be getting up her other tree just in case.
Every year this happens, but I never really imagined that it was going to take down such a huge pine tree. I figured it's a big tree, it's a heavy tree. I mean, the winds should have no comparison on it, but it did, it knocked it down, and so just, you can never be too safe.
Ferro says that she has reached out to her insurance company about what next steps to take about repairing her backyard. She has not heard back yet, but says it's probably because it is the weekend. El Paso Electric is trying to restore power across El Paso, but has not given a definite timeline on when it will all be restored. Reporting live from East El Paso, Tawny Davis, KTSM 9 News.
Thank you so much, Tawny. And over in East El Paso of Traywood, a stone wall by a house crumbled underneath a large tree that fell down. And over in Far East, a playground canopy completely torn out and blown away by the winds. Now take a look at this video. These strong and powerful winds blowing over this RV in Chaparral. This is a video courtesy of weather watcher Stacy Bejarano. You can see that the vehicle came to a stop on the side of the road. Fortunately, no serious injuries were reported. However, it's a good warning for people who drive high-profile vehicles to take extra caution when driving in windy weather. And more damage over at Isleta High School in Lower Valley. A tree snapping in half right in front of the entrance, but it seems it did not damage the building. However, some schools will be closed down tomorrow due to the severe weather. San Elizario ISD will not have any classes tomorrow, saying on their website that the high winds cause difficult road conditions and severe electrical power outages. Gadsden ISD also announcing they will have a 2-hour delay start tomorrow, also because of the power outages. Now check out this video from our weather watcher Tony Nunez. The winds blowing a trampoline onto the road. Just truly a dangerous situation, so make sure you tie down all your trampolines or any large items that you do have outside, because we're expecting more of those winds, as you heard Robert say. But don't go anywhere. We'll have your full forecast right after this break. Thank you for watching KTSM 9 News Weekend.
You're watching KTSM 9 News Weekend with Carla Drexler, weather with Robert Bettis, and sports with Sam Good.
living anywhere else. El Paso is our home.
Your local weather authority, Robert Bettis, the Borderlands' only certified broadcast meteorologist.
It was so beautiful when we woke up this morning and we thought, I wonder if the winds will actually materialize. This is the fastest I've ever seen the winds ramp up in strength in my entire career today. Maxing out at 71 miles per hour. That was just before 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 76 our official high temperature this time. 67 normal this time of year. Record 83 set back in 1984. Let me show you the other high temperatures and what a difference across the borderland. Out here to the west, of course, they were farther away from the cold front. 83 in Van Horn, 82 at the pass, 57 Ruidoso, but out towards Silver City, 55 degrees the high temperature today. What a difference in temperature. Now temperatures will be much more even tomorrow as the cold front comes through overnight tonight. Here are the temperatures right now. We've already dropped to 37 in Alamogordo, 36 Deming, 31 Silver City, 41 in Las Cruces, and 46 at the airport right now officially. 71 miles per hour at the airport. Las Cruces Airport, 71 miles per hour. Deming, 78 miles per hour. And near Oregon, just to the east up in the mountains of Las Cruces, it hit 95 miles per hour. As a reference, 74 miles per hour qualifies a tropical storm to be upgraded to hurricane level. Now we still have a high wind warning until midnight for the far eastern edge of El Paso County, Hudspeth County, Culberson County, a good chunk of Otero County, but things are rapidly improving. Here are the current gusts: 36 miles per hour at the airport, 29 Las Cruces, 22 at the pass, 19 miles per hour down in Van Horn, and they will continue to slowly diminish. Remember, this storm was over LA yesterday. It went from Los Angeles all the way over to Oklahoma City in a single day. You can't get a storm that big that fast without some tremendous winds. That's what we experienced today. Across the nation tomorrow, boy, it gets a lot better for us. Stormy for the eastern seaboard. We'll get another winter class system moving into California in the west. Will be cooler, high temperatures in the upper 50s and right near 60 on the border. Here are the lows tonight: 30 Alamogordo, 25 Deming, 35 Juarez, and 37 for Van Horn. Your high temperatures tomorrow: 57 Alamogordo, 56 Deming, 51 Silver City, and 61 for Juarez. Tonight, Las Cruces, 26 the low temperature. Still windy for a while, but not nearly as bad. And tomorrow, we can expect a high of 57 degrees, winds peaking at about 25 miles per hour. Tonight, 34 at the International Airport, winds continuing to diminish. Tomorrow, 60 degrees, the high temperature. The winds will feel a little chilly in the morning, but no dust. Nothing like today. But we do have some stuff coming up. Only KTSM gives you 9 full days of weather. Tuesday, partly cloudy, 69 degrees, moderately windy, no dust. On Wednesday, 72 degrees, the high temperature, a dusty haze. The very next day, the weather falls apart. A winter class storm moves in. I'm putting in a chance of a light, brief flurry mix on Thursday as that cold air comes through. That 52 is at midnight, and then the temperatures just keep falling through the day. On Friday, sunshine, 60 degrees, and then we go back the other way. 70 on Saturday, close to 80 degrees on Sunday, 78 and a little windy on Monday. Don't go anywhere. More KTSM 9 News in just a moment.
We care. Heart care is better together. Find your doctor at the Hospitals of Providence.
Welcome back. Police say 3 teens are now under arrest after what they're calling a morning crime spree that happened yesterday. Police say 17 and 14-year-old boys and a 17-year-old girl participated in series of crimes starting a little after 1 a.m. on Saturday, continuing to 10 a.m. all around the city. And these crimes include threatening people inside Coconut's bar and 3 aggravated robberies, including beating and robbing a 27-year-old man at gunpoint and threatening 2 store clerks. The investigation is still underway. And police are still looking for a hit-and-run driver who killed a man earlier this month along the interstate. 42-year-old Cesar David Rodriguez was crossing I-10 west as he entered the highway. A vehicle struck him and fled, police say. Rodriguez died at the scene, and police say that the vehicle involved is a maroon-colored SUV, possibly 2015 or 16 Honda CR-V that has some damage. If you know anything about this incident, call the number you see on your screen. And don't go anywhere. We'll have sports right after this break.
President's Day and get 3.9% APR for 72 months on most new 2023 SUVs.
And now KTSM 9 Sports with Sam Guzman, sponsored by Glasheen Vyas and Enderman Injury Lawyers.
Well, it just felt like yesterday we were wrapping up the college football season, and now we are about to start the cycle again. Tomorrow, UTEP football is set to begin its preparations for the upcoming 2023 season. The Miners will hold their first spring practice of the year on Monday morning. This will be one of 15 spring sessions the team will have in the next month and a half. UTEP says the Miners will practice every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, except for that final practice on Thursday, April 6th. Practices start around 9 a.m. UTEP says all practices will be open to the public. Of course, we'll have more coverage on UTEP's first spring practice tomorrow. Today was a big day for former UTEP football star Roy Robertson Harris. The Jacksonville Jaguars announced they signed Robertson Harris to a contract extension. NFL Network's Mike Garofalo reported that it is a 3-year, $30 million extension. It's a well-deserved one as the defensive lineman set career highs in total tackles, tackles for loss, quarterback hits, and passes defended with the Jaguars last season. Well, as we approach the end of the college basketball regular season, the UTEP men and women teams find themselves in completely different ships. The women are currently commanding a locked and loaded battleship. Meanwhile, the men are on a ship that hasn't really sailed that smoothly. Yesterday, the UTEP men's basketball team suffered a 75-49 loss to FAU, the Conference USA regular season champs. The injury-riddled Miners only had 9 scholarship players available during their trip to the Sunshine State. UTEP is ready to come back to El Paso and regroup. They have 2 more regular season games left on their schedule, both of them at the Don Haskins Center. The team currently sits 10th place in the Conference USA standings. Meanwhile, the UTEP women picked up a 63-55 win over FAU at the Don yesterday. That was their 5th win in the last 6 games. That win secured them a bye into the quarterfinals of the Conference USA tournament, but the seeding is still up for grabs. UTEP is tied with Western Kentucky for 2nd place in the conference standings. There is 2 regular season games left, both of them against the top 2 teams in the league. Head coach Kevin Baker and his squad feel that they can do something really special heading into the postseason.
It's good to play the best teams possible late in the year like this, and we're going to get plenty of that because, I mean, if you look at it, we're going to play a great team on Thursday, a great team on Saturday, and then you guys know how the conference tournament is. It's always a high-intensity game. It wouldn't matter who you played. It's just one of those things. So this is the time of year to be playing high-level competition.
So 2 important games coming up for UTEP. They'll play at Western Kentucky on Thursday, then at Middle Tennessee on Saturday. Over to UTEP softball. The Miners hosting number 4 Oklahoma State, the one common opponent they had today, the high winds. Anyways, Miners looking to pull off the upset. Top of the 2nd, Oklahoma State up 2-0. Megan Bloodworth hits this one down the right field line. It's an RBI double. Cowgirls lead 3-0. Later in the inning, Rachel Beck slaps this one into right center. Bloodworth scores from 2nd. Cowgirls now lead 4-0. Same inning, 1 out. Miners need 2 to get out of it. Here's the great chance. There's 1. There's 2. Double play gets them out of the inning. The Miners still trail 4-0. Bottom of the 2nd, it's Rylan Dooner with a long shot. That's a 3-run home run for UTEP. UTEP trailed by 1 run after that, but that's as close as they would get as number 4 Oklahoma State would go on to take a 10-6 win over UTEP. Finally, the New Mexico Activities Association released the brackets for this year's high school basketball state championships. 7 Las Cruces area high school boys and girls teams qualified for the postseason. 3 on the boys side and 4 on the girls. You can see the matchups on our website, KTSM.com. Well, that is your look at sports. We have a final forecast right after the break.
We do. We win big. We are Glasheen Vyas Ninderman, injury lawyer.
We want to thank all our weather watchers today. They were very busy sending us great stuff. Thank you, Albert. Send your weather watcher pics to news@ktsm.com. Here comes your exclusive 9-day forecast. Tomorrow, a little windy at times, but nothing like today. We'll call tomorrow breezy, in fact, compared to today. High temperature 60 degrees. The winds will feel a little chilly in the morning, gusting to about 25 to maybe 30 miles per hour. We'll see moderate winds on Tuesday. No dust, high temperature 69 degrees. Then Wednesday, yes, gusty, dusty winds driving the high temperature into the 70s again. And then Thursday rolls around. That will be a very interesting day with gusty, strong winds, cloudy skies, even a chance of a brief wintry mix, I mean brief, as temperatures plummet into the 30s that night. On Friday, sunshine and 60. And then if you haven't had enough of that, we'll go the other way. Close to 80 degrees by Sunday, close to 80 on Monday as well. So we want to give
I can't believe this.
people something, everybody something to enjoy in the 9-day forecast.
In 9 days, going from 52 possible wintry mix to almost 80 degrees.
It's always sunny in El Paso.
Right? Always.
Right.
I can't believe today was such a day. I couldn't believe the winds because on Wednesday I was like, these are the strongest winds I've ever seen. And then I said it too soon because today came and just blew our minds away, literally and figuratively.
And I meant it. It was the fastest ramp up I've ever seen in my career.
Very much. I hope everyone's staying safe. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow.
Hair, makeup, and men's grooming sponsored by